I think it's important to say that I'm just not a Christian anymore, and it feels really good.
How would I feel if I left the faith? If I renounced, I can't even say it. Well, I'd have a dichotomy in my soul, psyche, spirit, whatever the hell you call it. Yes, I confess, I'd feel a sense of freedom. I could go out and steal anything I wanted to steal. Not from individual human beings, just from big business. Until my ship comes in, and I start making big money, then I'll help businesses that are struggling. But I had a bicycle stolen from me recently. I'd go out and steal another bike from Walmart. But I promised God I wouldn't steal anymore, so I can't do that now. God got me off the hook last year for doing that shit. But if I left the faith, the first thing I do is go and steal me a Walmart bag. It's not like I haven't done that 7 or 8 times in the past 20 years. Someone steals from me, I gotta repay the karma. I gotta steal from big business. I don't see big business donating a bike to me. I plunge just as much into becoming a rapper, a rocker, getting the cosmetic surgery. Only there'll be nothing to hold me back from stealing from big business. I will become totally selfish. I feel a sense of freedom, but on the other side, I'd be tormented. I would have nightmares of going to hell. If I lost Jesus, if I lost God's grace, even if I made it big time in the world, there'd be a sense of something missing, a loneliness, a terror, a sheer terror. Let's be honest. Since so many Christians and even atheists are hiding behind a mask, so many Christians and atheists too are hiding behind a fucking masks. Not me. Yes, I want to do what I want to do. And so long as I'm a nobody, I don't give a shit if I'm an honest, good person. Within an extent. I want people to think of me as a good person. All my bad deeds, my stealing, I'd keep on the low and laugh when I was home alone. Everybody thinks I'm a good person, but look at what I also do. It's black and it's white. You can't have good without evil. I don't want to steal. I don't want to hurt people. Well, I do want to hurt those who've hurt me. If I lost my faith and I could exact vengeance upon a bouncer that made fun of me, I'd do as much to hurt him as I could and get away with it and not go to jail. If I could do it and the investigation would not be able to lead back to me, I would. People that are better than me, businesses that have screwed me over, I'd study hard how to find a way to screw them over, whether by breaking into them or cyber hacking them. But since I believe in God, I can't do any of that stuff. But I'd rather have Jesus than have this incredible freedom that being an atheist would give me. Yes, if I was an atheist, I'd be incredibly free to do whatever the fuck I want to, and fuck you and fuck everybody who gets in my way. Even as an atheist, I would want to be loved. I'd whether a Christian or an atheist, I'd rather love people. But if people won't play ball with me, I'll give them my ugly side. If I lost my faith, my goal would be to be my own goddamn God, because there'd be a hole of boiling, impenetrable darkness. And I'd have to fill that void with something. I'd fill it with my damn self, and those who stroke my egos. And those who stroke my ego and make me feel good about myself. And then it would make me feel good to make other people happy. Yes, I still got that spark of humanity. It would feel good to do selfless deeds and to see the look of happiness, see the smile on their face. That would make me feel so good. But without God, if there's no God, it would also be tinged with a melancholy, a sadness. Because if there's no God, love is not the strongest force in the world. If there's no God, what if I do something good for one of these people? And they're so happy, I'm so happy to see them happy. And they get robbed and beat down and have a stroke. And I'm powerless to save them. And there's no justice for what happened to them. And there's no life after death, where everything comes up roses in the end. At least for God. Maybe not for us, but for God. I need this Jesus, warts and all. God is this close to being the perfect God for me. He's 99.9% perfect. The perfect God for me. The other point, whatever percent that's not perfect for me, is that He does not love everybody. If He does not love everybody, that the fact that He cannot or will not save the devil and his angels and the damned, everybody, not just everybody who ever lived, but everybody who could have lived but was not born, because their sperm did not meet the egg, but somebody else's sperm met it. You see, when I believe in God, love is the most beautiful thing to me, because love is the most powerful force. God and love are the biggest, baddest bear in the woods. And I want to identify with them, because it makes me feel like I'm the biggest, baddest bear in the woods. My identity tied in with that of Jesus Christ and God. No matter how bad people treat me, this person who loves me is bigger and badder than them. And this person could hurl them into the lake of fire. I would become the red mage. Sometimes I would do good things for good reasons, and I would do bad things for good reasons. Anything that made me feel like a king, anything that made those I loved happy. If I had to steal a bicycle from my best friend who had their bicycle stolen, it would be my goal to become smart enough to be able to do that. A red mage is neither good nor bad. He casts bad spells if it makes him feel good. He heals people if it makes him feel good. You see, the white mage will cast a bad spell to do a good thing. The black mage will cast a good spell to accomplish an evil end. The red mage does whatever the hell he wants for his damn self. He is his own god. Have you ever read that poem, The Invictus? I'm the master of my fate. If there's no God, if I lost my faith, I'd have to try my damnedest to be the master of my fate. Because this world is a paranoid, traumatic, cruel world where anything bad can happen in a moment's notice, and you can go from sugar to shit like this. I used to have dreams when I was a kid of being at my house, where my mom and dad were, where my playground was. I was happy, and all of a sudden, out of one nowhere, a meteorite like a gothic iron came in, flew in behind my neighbor's house and crashed to the earth. And the earthquake, the earth shook and terrified me. And after our earth stopped shaking, I went into the backyard, and my other next door neighbor had a red barn in their yard. But that meteor had crashed with such force, it had caused the red barn in her yard to jump over the fence in my yard. Well, I'd had dreams about being at church, me and my cousin, and we were both afraid because beyond the woods was something that was scary, and it was coming our way. See, if there was no God, if I lost my faith, I'd also be afraid constantly. But I cannot give up on Jesus. Doesn't mean I'm not pissed off at God and angry at God for my shitty, because I'm not an alpha male. But God damn it, if I lost my faith, God damn it, if I had to kill to be an alpha male, I wouldn't want to have to, but I'd be willing to, because all that would matter in the end is me, and after me, those I love. And I love humanity. I give everyone a chance to love me. But those who were indifferent towards me or hated me, oh, he better hope I do not. If I had brains, I'd be dangerous. If I had a body that was not decrepit like it is, and I had the brains, and I didn't have my faith, I would be dangerous. But I got Jesus. I should have long ago deconverted, but there's something in me, some reason I can't. I think it's spiritual. Myth visions and all those other Aaron Ra, all those others who lost their faith because it was deep in their souls, but it was not in the spirit. When you have something in the spirit, you know it's true no matter what evidence they bring against you, and that's not a delusion, Aaron Ra. If you know not to get on the airplane, and everyone's telling you, get on the airplane, get on the damn plane, or you're going to be stranded on this island, you can't get home. But someone tells you, don't get on that airplane. So you listen to that voice. It's an inner knowing. Even though everybody's telling you to get on the damn plane, if you don't fly home, we're not going to pay for you to get another ticket. You have to find your own damn way home. See, he listens to the inner voice. And the plane, after it takes off, it crashes. And everybody dies. And he looks at everybody and says, you see why I didn't get on that damn plane? Now give me a damn ticket home. Because my life has just been stripped bare, you son of a bitch. That's what my faith in Jesus is like. I know there was no Moses, no Adam and Eve, no flood. But I think those stories are cryptic. Let's see if I can find the language to describe what I'm trying to say. Like, if the enemy had to deliver a message of what's going to happen, they create a story, and the person giving the message will read the story and read between the lines. I'm gonna have to do some research so I can find out what the hell is this. You create a story, and each main point of the story is a message of what actually is taking place. Like the story of Adam and Eve taking of the forbidden fruit represents the fact that when we're created without God, we want knowledge. We want to do it our own way because our egos. Who is this God? I know who I am. I'm Chris Claiborne, but who is this God? So I'm going to do it my way. I don't know who this God is. That's what the eating of the forbidden fruit and the desire for knowledge represents. Damn, there was some, but you better be glad I'm not going to lose my faith. You better be glad. Because I'd raise hell on earth to make it heaven for myself and those who I love. Now I would not give a good God. If I could die, that's it. In 100 years, who would fucking give a shit? Life was full of living, not the dying. I don't want to become a legend after I'm fucking dead. I want it now while I'm alive. What good would it do me if I'm dead? I won't fucking know it if there's no God. So fuck you and fuck you too, slut. I'm horrified, terrified, petrified, frightened of dying. Now I believe in Jesus is God. Jesus rose from the dead. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. What makes me doubt was one day in the hospital, I was asking of the love of Jesus, feeling Jesus was loving me. But all of a sudden my speech started to go out and I thought I might be having a stroke. Jesus left me. All of those good feelings went out right out of the window as I thought I was horrified with thoughts of becoming a vegetable or losing my ability to speak or dying. If I lost my faith, especially the closer I got to the day of my death, I would hope like hell there's some form of life after death. I would hope that there is electromagnetism, that the electricity of my brain could transfer to when my body died so I could live on as long as possible. If I had no faith, and I knew I was dying, and I knew there was life after death anyways, I remember all those people who beat me down, hurt me. Now I would kill them before I died. To feel good about myself. The only cure for this hatred is for me to become a good-looking guy for my 15 minutes of fame. A hot guy to those hot top-notch girls. Have my head full of hair, have the long arms, be able to climax every fucking night because my arms are longer than those top-notch girls. And be a rock star, rapper. And have all this while I'm looking young. Because that's just the facts of life. That's the way. If there is no God, there's no life after death. If there is no faith, why waste your time being moral prudes, sacrificing yourself for nameless faces? No, that's stupid. The point is to live as long as you can and be as happy as you can. Now, of course, if you got a fucking terminal illness and gonna fucking die anyways, or if you live a shitty life and it's never gonna get better, then it might be noble to sacrifice your life to die for a little kid. He has a chance of being happy. You don't. Why not just die and get it over with?
Love me, but instead you stood above, you spit me out, you kick me down. I hate you'll never love me. They said to kill my soul, they ripped my heart from my chest, left me to rot in a grave. Should've known I'd never stay very deep underneath. Speak long silence me, now watch me fight. On me the dead of night, take back the one, give them a ride. Let me break my face, let me break my face. Baby, break up, baby, break up, baby,
Look, people, if only I was that good-looking hot guy, so that even the supermodels thought I was good-looking, foxy, or hot. If only I was this. If only I had my hair full of hair. If only I could get my head full of fucking goddamn hair. If only I knew that my elbow to wrists bones were longer than supermodel Canadian supermodel Jennifer Snorri or Becker's, that redhead that played the bartender, that female redhead, I think, with those long arms. If only I knew my all forearms ever to wrists were longer than hers. If only I had both of these while looking in my 20s, while being mistaken for a 20-something-year-old, even though I'm middle-aged, I would chill the fuck out. I wouldn't be so full of hate. I could let shit slide, even the bouncer who kicks me out of the bar. I'd have something. I'd have something to. I'd be a somebody. I would not be a nobody. And then after that, after I go get those things, if I can get my childhood home back, because I once had that, I never had the good looks, so I choose the good looks and the longer forearms and looking young over getting my childhood home back. But if I could get my childhood home back in the woods I used to haunt in my childhood and buy them up and have my trail there that I made in my childhood. Folks, you could curse me all you want. I would not give a fucking shit. I'd be so goddamn happy. I'd want to make other people happy. I'd want to make this world a better place. I'd want to leave this world a better place.
You see this shit? You see this shit? Here goes fire. Man, I'm sorry, but my shirt has got to come off. I'm sorry. It's hot as hell. It's hot as hell! Wow, it's hot as hell. It's hot as hell. It's hot as hell!
But goddamn it, listen up, you goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. Hope deferred maketh the heart sick. It says in the book of Proverbs. I know what I'm feeling and doing is wrong. My heart just God fuck it. My heart just does not give a good god shit fuck punch slut. I simply don't give a goddamn fuck. I don't need no goddamn shrink. I don't want your fucking mental health. Just give me the money so I can get just give me the fucking hair transplant. Give me my fucking stem cells so I can have the body I used to have when I was athletic. Until I kept hitting myself in the face for so many years because I hated what I saw in the mirror. So I damaged myself. I damaged the right side of my body. Yeah, I used to hit myself as hard as I can, as hard as I could. Every time I saw my reflection in the mirror since January the 15th, 1994 until after December 1st, 1999. And interestingly enough, in 1994, I hit myself so hard once, I had a blur spot in my vision for a day or so. I started limping in 1995, whereas in 1992, I could climb Cleveland's dome and Tennessee with the greatest of ease, outwalking all the other people. I could run. I was athletic. Just one fucking problem. The girls laughed at me whenever I was around because I looked like a queer. All I got hit on after I started losing my hair in 1990 was the gays, whereas before the girls always seemed to notice me. So can you understand just a fraction of the rage I'm feeling? If you don't care, go fuck yourself and die of cancer for all I give. Yeah, I want you to die of cancer if you don't love me. Do you understand me?